If you're looking for advice to navigate life's ups and downs, you're in the right place. Let's talk about the most valuable lessons I've learned that can guide you to a better life. Life is a wild ride, isn't it? One moment, you're riding high, feeling invincible, and the next, you're staring at rock bottom, wondering how you got there. But through all the twists and turns, I've discovered some key insights that have shaped my journey, and I'm excited to share them with you. First and foremost, focus on what you can control. It sounds simple, right? But let's be honest, how often do we find ourselves stressing over things that are completely out of our hands? We worry about what others think of us, the outcomes of situations we can't influence, or the past mistakes that haunt us. I've been there, and I can tell you, it's a waste of energy. Instead, channel your efforts into what you can actually change: your attitude, your reactions, your decisions. When you shift your focus to the controllable, you'll find a sense of empowerment that can transform your outlook. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, and instead of fretting over the day's uncertainties, you decide to tackle your to-do list with enthusiasm. You control your effort, your mindset, and your approach. That's where the magic happens. Next up, let's talk about waiting for the perfect moment. Spoiler alert, it doesn't exist. If you're sitting around waiting for everything to align perfectly before you make a move, you're going to be waiting a long time. Life is messy, unpredictable, and often chaotic. What I've learned is that the perfect moment is often just a myth we create to justify our fears and procrastination. So instead of waiting, take action. Start that project, have that difficult conversation, or pursue that passion. You'll never feel completely ready, and that's okay. Embrace the discomfort of uncertainty. It's in those moments of taking risks that you'll find growth. You'll discover strengths you didn't know you had and learn lessons that can only come from stepping outside your comfort zone. Now, let's shift gears and talk about relationships. Invest in relationships, not material things. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of chasing after the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, or the flashiest car. But at the end of the day, when you look back on your life, what will you cherish the most? It won't be the things you owned, it will be the moments you shared with people you love. The laughter, the support, the memories created together. Those are the treasures that truly matter. So make time for your friends and family. Reach out to that old friend you haven't spoken to in years. Take your loved ones out for dinner, or simply spend a quiet evening together. These connections enrich our lives in ways that material possessions never can. They remind us we're not alone in this journey, and that we have a support system to lean on during tough times. Speaking of tough times, let's talk about the importance of always learning. Life is an ongoing education, and the moment you stop learning is the moment you start stagnating, whether it's picking up a new skill, reading books, or simply being open to new perspectives. Embracing a mindset of continuous learning can be a game changer. I remember when I decided to learn a new language. At first it felt overwhelming, and I questioned if I'd ever get the hang of it. But with each lesson, each mistake, I found myself growing not just in language skills, but in confidence and adaptability. Life is full of lessons, both big and small, and every experience has something to teach us. So stay curious, ask questions, and never shy away from the opportunity to expand your knowledge. You never know how a new insight might shift your perspective or open doors you never thought possible. Finally, let's address the need to trust the process, even when it's hard. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. It's easy to feel disheartened when things don't go as planned. I've had my share of disappointments, failed projects, broken relationships, and dreams that seemed just out of reach. But through it all, I learned that trusting the process is essential. Sometimes, the path to our goals is winding and filled with obstacles, but each step, each struggle, is a part of our growth. It's in those challenging moments that we build resilience and character. So when you find yourself feeling lost or frustrated, remind yourself that it's okay to take a step back and breathe. Trust that every experience is shaping you, even when it feels like you're moving backward. The journey is just as important as the destination. Life is a journey. Take these lessons with you and walk it with confidence. Remember, focus on what you can control. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Invest in relationships over material things. Always be learning. And trust the process. Each lesson is a stepping stone on your path, guiding you through the ups and downs. Embrace them, and you'll find that life, with all its chaos, can also be incredibly beautiful. You've got this.